peeps, it's Cameron again, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about books, movies, writing, and all things spooky. Happy October 1st. I am so happy to finally be able to say that. The Halloween season is finally upon us, and I thought to kick it off, I would show you my apartment and all of the Halloween decor that I have up at the moment. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour right after this. So here is my apartment. Now I don't think I've ever shown this in a video before, but I thought since it's all decorated for Halloween, now might be a good time to give you a little tour. So I'm just gonna start over here in the corner. I have a little display case here where I've put some action figures, mostly Universal monsters, and that's kind of hard to see because of the spider webs. I do tend to go a bit crazy with the spider webs. But down here, like, I have Haunted Mask, that's from the Haunted Mask 2, my NECA Night of the Demons figure, my mask from the first Haunted Mask, some alien figures. I have a pumpkin, which I put some lights in, a couple of posters, poster for House That Dripped Blood, and then poster for the Haunted Mask 2 on VHS. That's an original Goosebumps poster. And then here I have a shelf of horror films on Blu-ray, some DVDs, and I would like to at some point build this in with shelves. I just haven't got around to it. And down here I have my good old box TV that I watch VHS tapes on, and then I have some more horror films right here. And this guy, he used to crawl across the floor, but I don't think he works anymore. That's my library right there. And then here I have my hallway, goes into my bedroom and my bathroom. I put up some more spider webs around here, as well as these little pumpkin lights and this ghost that hangs here in the corner. Most of this stuff honestly stays up year round except for the spider webs and the lights. I have like my dehumidifier, but then on top of that I have my vinyl record player. But as I was saying, a lot of this stuff stays up year round, like the Goosebumps posters and the horror film posters, and even that Halloween garland up here that I leave up year round just because I love it. So I never take that down. Same for the pillows here on my couch. I leave these up year round as well. So we have a little skeleton on a bike. This pillow here says Vampire Batwing Juice. And then this skeleton who's contemplating a jack-o'-lantern. And then over here I have a table with my lamp, and then this thing, it's a fortune teller sign that I got at the at-home store, I think. And then there's a crow or a raven standing on top of the pumpkin, a salt lamp. Then I put this gauze around the lamp, which also stays up year round. It just kind of gives it a spooky touch. And then over here I have my Haunted Mask blanket that I got from Creepy Company. I put that over my recliner because it's very ugly, but it's comfortable. So yeah, anyway, over here is my coffee table. So I have this little skeleton platter thing, as well as this globe that I filled with candy corn. I have this little cauldron that I put candy in, this little ceramic pumpkin, and then this candle that says Midnight Magic. And then also I have this table runner here that has skulls on it. I leave that up year round as well. I just think it looks really cool. And over here I have yet another pillow. This one says Haunted House, Admit One, so it's like a ticket for a haunted house. And then on this coffee table, I have this little light up sign. It says Dr. Frankenstein's Brain Replacement and Tune-Up. And then I have a pumpkin snow globe, as well as some books that I intend to read this Halloween season. And coming on over here, I have even more posters. Of course, these stay up year round. I have a limited edition Treehouse of Horror poster, as well as a couple of faux movie posters from Derek Millman's Scream All Night, a really great book. I have a Creature from the Black Lagoon mask, a poster for Stephen King's Sleepwalkers, Jaws. Down here I have a little Scentsy wax melt. And this guy who I got at Marshall's. I brought him home thinking he was really cool looking, and now that I have him, I'm very creeped out by him. I think it might be the head tilt that bothers me, but I kept him anyway. Anyway, coming up here, I have my TV with all of my movies all around it. Some VHS tapes and little knickknacks here and there. I have my little Winifred Sanderson pop figure. And over here is my canvas that Cameron Rubik painted for me. That is the cover of my book. I am so happy to have that hanging in my apartment, and it looks even better in person. Like, my camera is not going to do it justice. It's so detailed and just amazing, and I can't stop looking at it. But yeah, that's hanging right here next to my TV. And honestly, whenever I'm watching movies, I tend to look at the canvas more than I do the movies. All right, so I'm gonna bring you on over here to my hutch, and I have a couple of Halloween knickknacks on top of this as well. I have this little skeleton bobblehead, this jar that has a skull inside of it, and I have this old-fashioned looking radio that plays music. It's just so freaking awesome. And then there's this pumpkin decorative piece. I also have a black flame candle from getfictional.com, a drawing of a jack-o'-lantern in the style of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, this skull right here that has a crow on top of it, and this really cool clock that looks like an old camera. I had to turn on some lights so that way you can see all the Halloween decorations that I have on my bar over here. So here is a Nightmare Before Christmas cookie jar, a little jack-o'-lantern candle, and then just some other little knickknacks, as well as my Eerie Go-Round, which is a Spooky Town piece. And this guy is always on display right here at the bar, and I keep those Mickey Mouse ears on him because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. And then I have a shelf over here by my front door. And this guy right here is wearing a Hollywood Tower Hotel hat that my sister got for me from the Tower of Terror at Disney World. Hocus Pocus salt and pepper shakers. This old-fashioned oil lamp. Another Hollywood Tower Hotel. This is a little bell that my sister got for me. And then this right here I just got from Spirit Halloween. It is a Hocus Pocus snow globe, and I haven't put batteries in it just yet because it takes AAAs and I'm all out. But that gives you an idea of what it does. And lastly, here's a skull that I put on my front door, as well as some little Halloween bells for the doorknob. Now I'm going to take you into my bedroom. I have a couple of Halloween decorations in here, not too much. But this is my bedroom, and over here is a bookshelf that I keep all of my comics on. And as you can see, I have a witch's hat, this sign right here that says the Society of Black Hats, a snow globe with a little pumpkin guy, and this weird little witch jar thing. I don't really know what it is. My sister got it for me from a thrift store. Over here on my bed, I have a couple more pillows. As you can tell, I like Halloween pillows. And over here is this skeleton guy. He used to be in my library. You've probably seen him in a couple other videos. And then a couple of books that I'm reading for the Halloween season. And over here, it's nothing Halloween related, but I have another bookshelf with all of my leather-bound books. And then above my dresser, I have this palmistry poster. So there you have it. That is a quick little tour of my apartment with all of my Halloween decorations. Nothing really special to show you in the kitchen or the bathroom, so I left those out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great start to your October. Happy Halloween, and I will catch you in the next video. Later, creeps. Hey creeps, thank you again for visiting my channel and for subscribing. If you would like to see more, I am on Twitter and Instagram at bookmovieguy. I am also the co-creator of the Library Macabre books Facebook page. Also, I am a horror author, so if you would like to read any of my work or check out any of the pages that I mentioned, I will leave the links down below in the graveyard. And lastly, I am on Patreon, so I wanted to use this time to extend a very warm thank you to all of these awesome creeps over here. Those are all of my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to say thank you so much, guys, and stay spooky.